Yes, I am I am am I so am I the am I am do I count as white? Do you think I'm a white supremacist? Mm, mm, I, I'm a white supremacist, a white supremacist, mm, supremacist, uh, supremacist, supremacist. Yeah, there you go. Question mark. Yes, because you're white. Because you are white. Because you're white. You're white. 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 Because you were born in this country. Because you were born here. You're born here. You're because you are here legally. You're here legally. You're here legally. You're here legally. Here legally. Legally. No. Add option. Because you're because you're racist. Because I'm a racist. Because you're racist. You're racist. Racist. Yeah. Yeah. Because you're racist. Yeah, there you go. Because you're racist. Done. Is that a ball? There you go. I'll go here. No, that's not what he said. Anyways, we'll stop that. Anyways, we'll start another one. We'll start another one. It's funny. Fuck it. Who cares? Who cares? Merry fucking Christmas from the white supremacists. Jesus Christ. Am I a white supremacist? I'll do that. I, a, we'll do this again. White. Yeah, there you go. White. Come on. We can do this. Question mark. Yes, no. Question mark. Yes, no. What an option, just for the fun of it. Yes, no. Why do you think so? We'll do that. Why? Why? Question mark. Why? There you go. Done. We'll start that again. Start a new poll. I'm not swearing. Fuck you. I'll swear all I want to. You fuck. Don't sweat. You sweat. I'll swear. It's not meant for children. I said that a dozen times. Come on, man. I'm a white supremacist. I gotta swear. I might even freaking say the N-word. Oh, no. Jeez. Okay, anyways, where's my glasses? What happened? Oh, there they are. I got them. Sorry. I just got in. Actually, I had a good night. How's your guys' night going? Yeah, that's what your mother said when I slammed my cock down her throat and she tossed her shit out after. Yeah, actually, she bled out of her asshole. Yeah, she did. She put some dressing on the salads. Your mother's put the dressing on the salads, or your father watched while she did it too, by the way. She did. Anyways. I'm doing good, man. Thanks. I had a good night. It was fun. I went out to just pick up a few things. I wound up at a friend's house. He cooked dinner. And we had some shit and kind of was unplanned. It was an unplanned Christmas Eve dinner that we had. Good guy. See? Yeah, well, whatever. You shouldn't be here then. 16-year-old guy. Yeah, you're fucking full of crap. He ain't 16. And if he is, then get the fuck off my page. Okay? Dear Charlie Kirk, and you're already number one. Wow. What a suck. How about Dear Charlie Kirk? Make this guy delete me from this guy's profile. How about that one? Say another word. One more word, bitch. One more word. Yeah, he's gone. He's going to be gone any second. Don't you worry. I don't have any criminal records. None of your fucking business, by the way. Yeah. Come over to my house, try and break in, you'll find out. When you want me to answer that question, come to my house and try and break in. You'll find out if I own guns. You're more than welcome. I'll give you my address. Send me a private message. Great. It's Christmas Eve. And look at all the freaks that are here. Look at all the freaks. Nothing to do, sitting in their mother's basements, not even hanging with their family. Charlie Kirk. Okay, yeah. Whatever. Yeah, really? What are you? Ain't shit. What are you then, pal? What do you got? What do you got going on, huh? How many people do you have following you? Okay, that's right. I'm over 1,000 on YouTube and 4,000 on Facebook. What are you doing? Yeah, you're on my page. There you are. None of your fucking business. Ah, Christ, look at these guys. They just don't quit. They just don't fucking quit. It just never ends, does it? Anyway. None of your business. Nunez. That's where I'm from. I live in Nunezville. You ever been in Nunezville? Yeah, I'm right down the street from you. It's Nunezville. So that's Nunez, if you didn't understand it. One more word from this guy, too. I gotta ban people again. It's fucking hilarious how many people I have to ban on this page. I ban more people than I get followers. It's crazy. What a bunch of fucking losers. Fucking losers. There's another loser. And he keeps coming up. Thank you. And exactly what my friend said here. Merry Christmas, everyone. Let's we're gonna have to get rid of this guy, I guess. LGMTQWXYZ. I don't know. Really what? What is really? What does that mean? Really? Question mark. You make a stupid comment, you get a stupid answer. Yeah, you're a loser. Yes, you are. You can tell people you're not, but anybody that sees your post is gonna realize you're a fucking loser. Yeah, broken heart. Anyways, I'm sorry I broke your heart. Maybe you shouldn't have said what you did. And you don't even know that I was responding to you, but you feel that way. So, Tommy Lee Jones. That's a good one. I like, actually. You don't know who Tommy Lee is, drummer, and Tommy, the guy Jones, whatever. Who cares? And thank you, brother. Back at you. Merry Christmas, everybody. I don't know. Coming in hot and heavy here. I can't keep up with you guys. So, yeah. I wonder, fuck, I'm never drunk. I just drink. There's a difference, pal. Already drunk. How about you? You know what you get? You know what you get? How about I do this? And you're out of here. Bye-bye. Yeah, he got a bye-bye. He got a bye-bye. See you later. Well, if you didn't notice what I just did, means if you come here and you start attacking me, you're not going to be here very long. So you're out of here. Gone. See ya. Go somewhere else. Make your own page. Get off mine and go make your own page. Then you guys can go past the people that come on your page. But then again, it ain't going to happen because you don't have a page. You're just sitting at a computer. No, I have not seen any UFOs lately. I'm not looking, but it's what it is. That's why I don't have to do it. I got enough UFO sightings in one lifetime. And it's winter. It's cold out. I don't feel like sitting outside with my camera. So I'm not going to do that. Anyways, let's see. What else we got? Sorry about that. I gotta go back here. Missing comments here. Yeah. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. I bet people hate to hear that. Hey, anybody with a Palestinian flag, Happy Hanukkah. There you go. Yeah, fucks. I gotta take care of some bullshit here. 1 second. And we're gonna start with this guy with the young shit in the 67s. He's out. And just like that, poof, he's gone. That worked out for you, man. Yeah, go start another one. Guess what? Guess what? Yeah, you know what? No, you should teach your girlfriend how to give head. No, you won't have to kiss her because she'll be stuck in your dick. Doubt that happens. You don't have a girlfriend, man. Come on. Give me a break. Yeah, we got another 67 guy here with a fake profile. Look at that. So I'm drinking my what is it? Toffee. French vanilla. That's what it is. Hilarious. No, I'm not on drugs. Yeah, Uncle Jay. Okay. Number 2, he's gone. See ya. Okay. Bye. Bye-bye. 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 Keep it up. You guys are really learning how to get banned. Jeez, this guy, he's going too. It's not tough when his name has Hunter. And guess what we do with him? Bye-bye. There you go. Boy, you guys make me, I have to block more people that I can talk to. It's kind of weird. You got nothing to do. You guys obviously have nothing to do. Anyways, fuck off for a minute. I ain't gonna deal with you idiots. So, somebody want to have a real conversation, you're more than welcome to. I think I will find something to watch. I think there's football on. None of your fucking business. How old are you? 11? Yeah, how gay are you? Gay enough to suck a dick, I bet. Mm-mm. I guarantee you are. Yeah. Were you hanging out with your boyfriend this or your neighbor's boyfriend or your friend? You just decided to just that's what you did, didn't you? Kind of sad for you. Kind of funny. Jesus Christ. Just doesn't. Mm. Nah, that's not your name. Yeah, you keep doing that. You're out of here. One more time. And you're gone. Just like that. Poof. He was gone. Mm. Ah, Christ. That's what your mother said to me last night. Actually, it was early this afternoon. It was early this afternoon. Yeah. Yeah, that's what your mom said. She was really adamant about it, though. Do you know what that word means? Adamant. Over and over again. She said that like 90 times. Well, after she screamed. Yeah. Just don't give up. Look at this shit. I love it. I love every second of it. Keep it coming, man. Keep it coming. You guys keep it coming. Because when I get the I get the laptop up and the mic going in the background, you guys are screwed. I get a mod. Wait till I get a mod. Yeah, who wants to be a mod? Anybody? Oh, that's right. I already have people that want to do that. So, are you ready to get banned? Are you? Are you? I'm okay. Are you ready to get banned from my channel for the 90th time and start a new, freaking how many? Yeah, it was the one guy last night. Here he is. He's back. I'm fine. Fuck. Why you asking? Do I seem not okay? The fuck, it's Christmas Eve, man. Give me a break. I just had dinner with a friend. I had a great time. And you guys are going to come here and fuck with me? You think that's going to work? Yeah, you should probably go fuck with somebody else. There's probably a lot of people out there you can fuck with. Doubt it. Doubt it. You probably don't know anybody. Can't find anybody else to fuck with. I mean, I can't wait for somebody to say, you have 5 followers. Yeah. No, that's what you don't understand. I have thousands of followers. But anyways, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Nice. I always wanted to go there. Yeah, it's Brazil. I know that place. Actually, I know a couple of chicks from down that way. It's not a bear's goatee, but thanks. It's from a pro shop where I play golf. So I got this hat from a friend of mine who was a pro, played, pro golf, professional golfer that worked at a pro shop, and he gave it to me. He just showed up one day and said, "Yeah, you need a new hat." I think I had my other one. I can show it to you. Anyways, but he gave me this one, so I still wear it with pride. Yeah, good for you. Sure you didn't shit yourself? Again, asking a sweet question. What is the thing you will tell younger generations? Anything you learned in life? So not to do what they're doing on my page. That's my thing. Tell them not to do what they're doing on my page. Get a life. Get a life. Have a girlfriend. Get out of your mother's basement. You know, next time you see a pretty girl, talk to her. You look at a girl, don't go talk to her. Say, hi, how you doing? How you doing? You know, and maybe go on a date. There you go. There's your answer. Okay, we got a bunch of single letter stuff coming in. There you go. Hi, hey, JJ. I don't know what the fuck that means, but Gavin Newsom is here, everybody. Gavin Newsom's back. He changed his profile. Same picture. So Gavin's back. He's going to be our next president. Okay, Gavin, you're not going to be our next president, buddy. I hate to break it to you, but hey, more power to you. More power to you. Run for president. Can't wait. I wish he does. As a matter of fact, Gavin's right here. We can hope he runs for president. Guaranteed Republican win. we'll be good for the next 20 years. Yeah, him and Jasmine Crockett and maybe AOC will run with them. They can be partners. And then AOC, and they'll, or you can vote for them and fuck up the country for the rest of the lifetime of this country. It doesn't matter. You know, I, 20 years. I can put up with another 20 years of an idiot Democrat. Whatever. I made it through the last for 12 years. And thank God we had Trump for 4 years, and now he's back. So finally, I can afford my gas, and I can afford my oil. I can afford groceries. I don't have to go out unless I want to, but whatever. Sorry. My ribs are hurt from laughing. It's funny. What did I have? Am I a white supremacist? Yes, I'm a white supremacist. Can anybody explain to me why I'm a white supremacist? I got 44% saying yes. How am I a white supremacist? Can anybody answer that question? The people that voted yes. No, they won't. Never mind. Yeah. No, I studied how to be a white supremacist. That was my whole thing. I didn't do physics. It was, when I was in school, it was how to be a white supremacist. But, hey, obviously, I figured it out. So, yeah, my father brought you to this. Well, and brought me to the point that you're on my page and you suck. That's what it was. You suck. So, what was the rule? What's up with the stupid questions on this thing, anyways? You guys, ask me a real question. Ask me a real question. Can anybody? Oh, hold on. Gavin Newsom's back. Well, actually, it's very better. I pay less in gas. I pay less in oil. I pay less in electric. Yes, my financial life is much better off now that Trump's president. It sucked during the guy you put in. So, yes, it is better. Very much better. I can afford an oil change. I can afford to fill my tank. I can afford to put food in my fridge. You did that, by the way. You must live in California. I guess Gavin Newsom. Yeah, he looks like Gavin Newsom, anyways. Please read my name. No, I don't do that shit. Fuck your name. Read your own name, pal. You want your name out there? Do something about it. Read my name. What's my name, bitch? There you go, bitch. Wants me to read his name. Little bitch. That's what he is. Little bitch. There, I read your name. I like short girls. I like tall girls too. I like girls. Unlike you guys, I don't have a rainbow flag on me, do I? Am I wearing a rainbow flag? I've climbed tall girls. I put an Italian flag on her head. I climb right up them, put an Italian flag on her head, and they come back every time. So I've had tall, short, whatever. I prefer, eh, you know, that's like me asking. I should have said redhead, brunette, what do you want? Redhead, brunette. Redheads are insatiable, by the way. Just so you know, it's not about how good looking they are. It's about how they treat people, kind of like how you guys treat me. You know, part of the thing is what about how people treat each other. And I've had some very incredible women in my life, and a lot more than anybody on this page. I guarantee when you're all sitting at home doing nothing on your computer on Christmas Eve, I went out with a friend, so whatever. Had a good night, had a good dinner, and I just happened to come home. Figured I'd, what are you doing, handsome? Speaking of, oh, I'm sorry. That's my boy. Hi, handsome. What are you doing? What are you doing, handsome? You just want to meet Alley Cat? No, there she is. Just a girl. Hey, no fighting. Hey, come here. What are you doing? What are you doing, you? Hi, pretty girl. You see what I put up, bud? You see? Yeah, look at this. They're going nuts on me. They're going absolutely crazy, and they're gonna all get blocked. They're gonna get blocked. That's what's gonna happen. I'll get a few subscribers, but that's all I need. The more views and the more clicks and the more stupid comments, you're fueling me. That's all you're doing. And hi, how you doing? Hi, baby girl. And my baby girl, she gets more cat food. Yeah, I can pay more, for fuel. My electric bill will get paid. And, keep it up. Keep it up. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, you smell Tigger, don't you? I was at my friend's house, so they both smell Tigger. They're jealous. Tigger's my buddy's cat. He loves me. Yeah. You know what? It was a funny story. Not that you care. It doesn't matter at this point. But my buddy calls me. He's like, "You gotta come over." And I went over to his house. Anyways, I go over to his house. He finds this little fur ball in the woods. Somebody drove the yard right off the road, and people were dropping and shit off in his yard. Anyways, they dropped the fur ball off, and the little fur ball. He called me up. He said, "You gotta come over." "What's up?" He goes, "Look what I found." And he had this fitness hands. Poor little kitten. I was like, "Dude, really?" He goes, "You should take him home." And I said, I, I was like, "Dude." He goes, "Wait till my girlfriend gets home. We'll figure it out." So she came home. They decided they were going to keep him. A couple days later, I go over, and they got the fur ball. And I go, look like a Maine Coon, by the way. Black paws, big fluffy tail. This big fit in his hands, fit in my hands. I met him. And long story short, after a few days, they realized he was just inundated with fleas. So I said, "I got this." So I go over to his house. I had flea spray because I had two cats and flea spray. So I took him, I put him, we were working on a boat that day. Had him, again, fishing boats, Yeah, this was a real fishing boat. And we had a boat flipped over on a couple of horses. It was upside down, and I take it over, and I put Tigger on the top of the boat. I sprayed him down. My buddy said, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I got this. Just leave it alone." And my buddy's a prick, by the way. "What are you doing to my cat?" Oh, dude, He'll be fine. Had him by the scruff. I'm spraying him down. As I'm spraying him down, the fleas are falling off. And the cat's looking at me like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "He'll be fine." Yeah, well, guess what? You don't like nobody. I go over to that house, and that cat will not come up to anybody. I go over, he's like, "Hey, what you doing, dude?" And he came right up to me tonight, as a matter of fact. I saw him tonight. It's funny. I got to hang out. He was rolling on his back and giving him belly rubs and wrapping his hands around my arms. And, "I love you." I was like, "Yeah." I got rid of his fleas. So, anyways, I'm not reading all those stupid comments, by the way. My, okay, see, stupid comment. Yeah. What is the meaning of life? It means get off my page. Yeah, Diddy. You would know about Diddy, I'm sure. You probably have a bunch of baby oil in your closet. I mean, yeah, Diddy guy. How much baby oil do you have in your closet, by the way? You support the grapes. Yeah, it's the same old crap. Mm. I, whatever. I can't talk about anything. Just my page is blowing up with a bunch of stupid comments. I guess we're talking about stupid comments right now. People have nothing else better to do than blow up my chat room with stupid comments. Hmm. Yeah, well then nobody takes me seriously. Why the fuck are you here, fuckface? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, and yeah, why are you here? If I'm not taken seriously, why are you here? Oh, and then you laugh. Oh, you have emojis. Emoji Boy has something to say. Why don't you guys talk to him? Anyways, yeah, that's what the whole thing is about. Emoji Boy. That's what we're talking about. Emoji Boy. Let's switch the comment section into let's talk to Emoji Boy. What's your name? N. Nemo, uh, douchebag. Is that what it is? Nemo douchebag. Yeah, that's what your name is. Mm, yeah. What do you want to talk about? Yeah, I got videos up. What do you want to talk about? We tried that last night. We actually tried, but by the time we got to the stories, everybody, and now I have to block this idiot with the fucking emojis. He's gonna become number one any second. That's what he's trying to do. He's here. I want to be number one. I want to be number one. So I'll just put emojis. See, so we deal with that. We deal with it this way. There we go. There you go. Now he's got to come up with a new name and a new profile, and just like that, poof, he was gone. Just like the devil. Poof, he was gone. You're in Utah, huh? I'm sure. Yeah, I heard stuff about Utah. Yeah, I had a friend in Vegas. Actually, I had a friend near Utah and in Vegas, like I said. I've known some people out in the Midwest, where I should say. Would that be eastern side of the states? But yeah, oh, yeah, it's been seen all over the fucking country, everywhere. I mean, anywhere. If you're in Utah, I'm sure you know about the Phoenix Lights, but that was a long time ago. And the strange thing about well, it's not strange. The funny thing about the Phoenix Lights is that, what was it, the mayor there was the governor of the state of Arizona had made fun of it, and then he comes forward later in life and says, "I saw it." He was there. He was in Phoenix, and he saw it. And he comes out and says, "I saw it." He made fun of it. They did a little press conference. It's all over the news, by the way. If you haven't seen it, look it up. I don't have to put links up. I should have put a link up tonight. I thought about it. I could have done that. I think I already did that earlier. And then, he comes forward. They talk about it, and he makes fun of it. And what they put a guy in an alien suit. We found what happened. It was a guy in an alien suit, and people were pissed. People were pissed because thousands of people saw what happened. They saw a giant craft fly over Phoenix. People were right underneath it, and there was video taken. And then the military drops flares, and okay, they dropped flares trying to mimic it. Didn't work. So that's not what I saw. Those are flares. As a matter of fact, there's footage of them dropping the flares and it dropping as they're dropping behind the mountain in the background. And then he comes forward, you know, maybe 10, 15 years later after it happened, and he admits it. He was like, I went outside and I saw it. And he was a pilot, by the way. He was a Air Force guy. He was the mayor. He was an Air Force guy. Anyways, I'm a white supremacist according to the polls. So if you if you're black and you don't want to be here, I understand because I might supremacy you. I don't know how I do that, but I'm a white supremacist. So anyways, and nobody can answer why. At 33%, everybody that says I am still hasn't said why I am. Yeah, Gordo, what's happening, brother? Is that tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know. There's two games. They're on Netflix, right? I believe Netflix at Kansas City, Denver is after that. Boom. I had fries tonight. My buddy and I, we ate chicken wings and fries. He did some honey sriracha chicken wings. They didn't come out perfect, but it was good. They were good. I don't know what the flags are, but is it Detroit? Yeah. Well, doesn't matter for them either. They're out of it. Bears win the division. I don't think Detroit had to win out, and they lost. So they kind of screwed them up. They did have to really. Oh, geez. I thought you were saying creep. I said cheap. Whatever. Yeah. Detroit's Dallas is out of it too. So I told you too, Gordo. They got to get a defense. That team's got to get a defense. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. They got to play San Francisco, so that's a tough game Sunday. Sunday night, by the way. Prime time game. Another prime time game for the Bears. I think it got flexed, but it might have been already scheduled. So, yeah, I don't know. I hope so. I doubt it. I doubt it. Seattle's on top. LA's up there. I think LA gets the bye. By the way, I think LA gets the bye. Um, and I think the Bears will get home field advantage for the first round. See what happens. I don't think the Bears are gonna make it to the championship game, but I ain't gonna doubt them right now. I can't. I can't. I can't doubt them. They are just winning, but they're right now. It's a miracle game. They need to pick up the game here, and we'll see Sunday. If the Bears beat San Francisco Sunday night, then yes, they could get there. So it all comes down to Sunday. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Me too. Yeah, it's just nonstop, man. Nonstop. Gordo's nonstop. Yeah, you see it, right? It's not me, right? I'm starting to think. Yeah, I am too, of course. Well, hello. Hello. I got my hat, but I'm gonna put it on. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens Sunday. If they beat San Francisco, look the fuck out. So I think that's it's going to be a big game. I think if they can beat San Francisco, which by all intents and purposes they can, I don't think they're going to. You know, at this point, I would say, I would not. Excuse me, I would not put my money on the Bears on that game. But even as a fan, I just, I've been a Bears fan for so long, and I like what Ben Johnson is doing. I like what Caleb Williams is doing. They got a great running game. Okay, they really do. Offensive line is playing great. Great defense. They got everything in place. But, when you watch the game Thursday night with, you know, uh, Indianapolis and San Francisco, uh, or Monday night, I should say. There's always thing to go for. As San Francisco had a short week, the Bears had a long week. So I guess we'll see. We'll see. We'll find out real quick what happened. And we'll see. Um, again, I'm waiting for this weekend, and they got to play the Lions. The only saving grace there is they're at home against the Lions. So the Lions, dome team, played warm weather games the last couple of weeks. Got to go into Soldier Field. Not a friendly place to play when you're a dome team. And when you're playing warm weather games, now they got to go play in the cold. We'll see. And the Lions did beat them up earlier in the year. So we'll see. We'll see, Gordo. We'll see, man. I can't wait for this weekend, by the way. I'm really looking forward to it. How's your Christmas going, by the way? Ah, I'm sore. My body's sore. Sucks getting old, man. We'll see. And that's again what happens in cold weather. And I'm sore because I had to shovel snow today, and I got it done though. I got it out of my driveway. It was only a few inches, but still, it was enough. My plow guy messaged me. Do you want me to take care of you? I was like, nah, I didn't have any cash. Told him, I got no cash. He cleaned the front of my driveway, so it was cool. They have a great lineup every point of the field. Uh, I gotta look at the injury reports too to actually see what happens. There was a couple guys hurt, so we'll see what the injury reports say. As far as the Bears go, I don't care about the other teams at this point. Um, Patriots are playing 1 o'clock, so another game. I live in New England, so I got friends who are Patriots fans. I'll get the card, and then again, we talk about this every week. I'll wait till Sunday and Saturday night, Sunday morning. Look at everything, see what's going on, what the injury reports say, and who's starting. Um, One thing I do think is that San Francisco's got some injuries. They're kind of struggling on defense. So that gives the Bears options, and the Bears defense is playing really well. So that's all I got to say about that for now. We'll see what happens. And again, back to the Patriots. They lost, and then they won, and they're already in the playoffs. So who knows? They might hold people. I think same thing with them. They're fighting for home field advantage right now. I think they're number two. Same thing as the Bears, number two in the playoff scheme. Either way, salute. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas, Santa Claus Eve. It's okay to do this, right? So we got a couple of big games coming up this weekend. Oh, unfortunately for you, Gordo, those wings are killing me. I need sriracha, my buddy. It's good, very tasty. Mm. In fact, I got a full, not one line text. We got, let me see, hold on. Sorry, I had to eat a Tums. I used to be a Patriots fan because my father stood for them when Tom Brady was a QB. Not a Brady fan, by the way, never have been. And then they stopped showing football in Italy. So I also stopped watching it. Really? So we have a guy in Italy here that used to watch football. That's funny. One place I was supposed to go, never have. My father used to keep telling me he was going to take me there. Never did. Still mad at him for that. Mm. Oh God. You know what I think about the Epstein files? Mm. Has somebody that's a Clinton voter. How about that? The fuck? Really, Epstein files. Get the fuck out of here. It's a fucking. This is what I get. You know, all that about the Epstein files. No, I was talking to a guy from Italy, and I got some asshole here talking about the Epstein files. Epstein, Epstein, Epstein. Yeah, you're an idiot. That's what I think. If you're talking about the Epstein files, you're an idiot. There you go. Yeah, it didn't work for the Democrats. It's not going to work for you. Yeah, you want to know? You know what I want to know? Bill Clinton was the guy. There's multiple pictures coming out right now about him hanging out with a bunch of people with Epstein and hot tubs and women that Epstein took him in. What's Undertaker? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. That's right. Well, that's what your mother called me, Undertaker. You said Undertaker. Undertaker. Now, drunk man will tell what's right. Yeah. Okay. Well, no. Uh, now the Epstein files have come out, you'll see who was right, and that was everybody. What happened? I don't know. No, this guy. Keep it up. Keep putting them up. I can block your ass. I have no problem blocking people. You apparently haven't been here before, so, or apparently you have, and I'll just have to. And I guess eventually you will be having to make a new profile because it's probably your fifth one. Like the guy last night, he said, "Oh, you blocked me 5 times." Yeah, well, I'll keep blocking you too. Mm, yeah, that's right. I'm a white supremacist, man. Didn't you know? Yeah. There's a bunch of black people out in my yard shoveling my driveway right now. I got them cleaning my porch. I throw them a couple of bananas, and there you go. And they keep going. As a matter of fact, it's almost time to throw some bananas out the window for the black people. That's what I gotta do. And the Mexicans. I got tacos for the Mexicans though. I give them tacos. The black people they get bananas. So everybody's happy though. The Mexicans eat the tacos. Black people they eat the Mexicans get tacos and burritos. I do. I got a little taquito shop in the front of my house. I throw them burritos and tacos. Black people, I just throw bananas out the windows to them. Yeah. And then they shoot each other. And then after they shoot each other, The cops come and they take them away, the dead guys, and that's it. Not any more black people because I'm a white supremacist. You know that. Let's go to North Korea. Oh, gosh. Nick Fuentes. I don't know what that means, but I don't even know. Everybody keeps bringing up Nick Fuentes. I don't even know who the fuck he is. Oh, he must be a white supremacist like me, right? That's right. Yeah, I am. I'm a white supremacist, so I suppose I should know who the fuck he is. the fuck? Yeah. What's going on, North Korea? You guys still fighting up there? You still fighting to get into South Korea? Trying to cross the border to get away from the oppression? And what's that fat bastard's name? I don't even remember. Yeah, the fat bastard that runs North Korea. I know about him. I don't know. I not really care about it, but I've already had my dream car. 86 Monte Carlo. I've had two of them. I had an 85 and 86, 2003, 2004. I've had four of them. So I already have my dream car. Uh, uh, Thank you. I appreciate that. I have something to say. Jesus loves me. Yay, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, I love Jesus too. Back at you. Jeebus loves me. You know, so does Santa Claus. So Jesus and Santa Claus have something in common. They both love me. I love both of them too. Santa Claus, Jesus, the Easter Bunny. Yeah, I love Rudolph. You know, I pet Rudolph once. They landed on my roof one night. I was waiting. I fed Santa cookies, and they came down, and Santa and I hang out, and the Easter Bunny showed up just for the fun of it. I had a little party. We had hot toddies. You ever had a hot toddy? That's like, we did some apple. What was it? Apple. What do you call it? Apple vinegar, cider, and you know, heated it up. Threw some rum in there. We had hot toddies. The Easter Bunny, me and Jesus, and we had what was it? I actually know a guy that I mean, he actually lives in town. Jesus, it's not far from me. He's down the road. Been to his house a couple times. Me and yeah, Jesus, and we hung out, and then usually around this time of year. Hmm. One time we went. True story. True story. That's a true story. We went to the church for midnight mass on Christmas Eve. It's midnight mass. My friend was dying from cancer, and he wanted to go to midnight mass. And that night, funny story, I owned a restaurant in the town at the time. Every whatever, every other day, the priest from the church. His name was Father Richard. I won't tell you his last name, but I called him Father Dick, and we all did. My whole family, Father Dick. Brush it off. He came over on Christmas Eve. It's funny you bring that up, Jesus, because that night he came over to my house. I was living at that point. It was right when I moved here. God, this is 20 years ago, 30 years ago. He came over to the house. We were doing hot toddies. He was drinking wine, cheese and crackers, cheese and crackers, not Jeebus and crackers. I got a picture too. They opened the box. It says, "I ordered cheeses, not Jeebus." Yeah, I just saw a great picture. My friend sent it to me where they're opening the box. I ordered cheeses, and there's Jesus in the box. Anyways, baby Jesus. Uh, my friend's dying from cancer, so he wanted to go to midnight mass. So we go to midnight mass, and we get there, and it was midnight, and we have been partying. I mean, and we get to midnight mass right down the road. The church was what, 5 blocks from us, city blocks at the most. We get there, we go. It's me, it's two of my friends, and my buddy who's dying of cancer, and he's hammered, fucking hammered. So we're sitting at the pew, and uh, Father Dick, Richard, Father Richard, we called him Father Dick, and he was at my house hanging out before midnight mass. He's up at the pew, and the church is packed. The whole place is packed. Everybody's anyways. Funny. Let me finish the story before you keep talking. Well, look, it's Kelsey Grammer. I don't know. Michael Crawford. Don't know what happened. Anyways, um, we're sitting there, and Father Dick, or Richard, Father Dick is doing a sermon, and he's talking, and I'm sitting there like, why do we have to do this? Oh, that's right. My buddy, dying of cancer, in the middle of his sermon, stands up, and he goes, excuse me, Father Dick, Father Dick. And now he's looking at me because my friend, you know him. He goes, you are Jesus. I am Jesus. We are all Jesus. And he sits down and puts his head back down. Father Dick looks at me like, you son of a bitch. And I'm like, fuck, how did this happen? We used to tell jokes, by the way. He'd come into the restaurant. I'd sit with him. We'd have a cup of coffee and make him breakfast, make everybody breakfast. That's what I did. It was what? It's what it was. And he looks at me and he's looking at me. He's got this death stare at me. Talk about daggers. And I mean, if somebody can throw daggers at you with their eyes, I still have them in my chest. Actually, feeling them hurting right now. Thinking, and I get up, and I'm like, fuck. And again, my buddy, he sets his head down, back on the pew, and he passes back out. Right, this is right in the middle of the sermon. So next thing you know, I look, and my first buddy gets up and leaves. Now my second buddy was 4 of us, right? Now I'm stuck with my friend who has cancer, who just did this, and I'm like, screw this, I'm out of here, and I leave. So we leave him there, drunk as a skunk, passed out on a pew. He's passed out on the fucking bench in the church, and I leave. Oh, fuck this. I get home. I'm not home 20 minutes, and the phone rings. It's not cell phones. This is the phone in the house. Rings, and I pick it up. And I'm like, oh, hello. Where the fuck are you? Doctor. Not doctor. Father. Father. Father Dick. My hat. Used to call him Dick. Richard. We called him Dick. He's like, where the fuck are you? You need to get the fuck down here right now. I was like, okay. Shit. You need to come pick him up. Everybody had left. He's still passed out on the bench. Anyways, funny story, true story. Funny story, true story. And what it is. It was funny though. Again, a memory. I'll never forget that. That happened, God, 25, 30 years ago. So I saw him again, Father Dick. At, it was at Sam's Club getting gas. He was really good friends with my mother. Really good friends with my mother. He was also gay as fuck. You know, he was a priest. And he was gay as fuck. I knew it. Everybody else knew it. He had a boyfriend, which he wasn't supposed to have, by the way. But he was definitely sucking dick. I'm sure a lot of you guys would understand what that's like on my page. I'm surprised I haven't had a lot of rainbow flags up here. What was midnight mass? Excuse me. Christmas morning. Midnight mass. Anyways, I'll go through some of this stuff right now. No, I don't read tarot. I'm fine, thank you. You don't read palms? No, no. Actually, I've had my palm read since I'm going to live to be 100 years old. So there you go. What do we got, Gordo? Mm. Mm. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you, Gordo. Working on it, but it's kind of hard because I'm a white supremacist. People think I'm a white supremacist, so I should probably take that down. Ah. Mm. That's the three faces. That one's the girl in the flower. I'd show it to you, but if you see it, there's actually a naked lady in the middle of that flower. Those are my mom's paintings. So I'm gonna get rid of this because everybody knows now that I'm a white supremacist. There you go. I'm a white supremacist. So now that you know, everybody, look, she's not. She's not a black supremacist. Anyways, I'm gonna. I'm gonna take a shower tomorrow morning. I'm gonna take one tonight, but I think I gotta cut my hair. That's what I gotta do. I cut my own hair, so I need a shave, shower, shit, cut my hair. You can do that all in one shot. Take me about half hour, 40 minutes at the most. Mm, crap. Now I can take some comments. Thank you. Yeah, I got some other ones, but that was just one. Didn't know we were talking about background stories. That was a good one, right? Chemistry. I don't know how that has to do with chemistry, but you did say chemistry. I don't know how Midnight Mass story changes chemistry. Oh, I'll take this off. It's getting hot in here. Turn the heat up when I get home. Oh shit. I get the treats. Ah, here come the cats. Where are you guys? You want treats? Hi, honey. What are you doing? She's down there. You want treats? Just looking at me. Like, did you send the treats? I want treats. Yeah, nothing new around here. I'll give you some. Come on. Okay. Good for you. I'm studying chemistry too. It's called vodka and coffee. How does coffee and vodka mix well together? Mm. Actually, I drank a couple of Jack Daniels, and what did I do? All I had was Mountain Dew. My buddy had Jack Daniels. So I did a couple of drinks at his house before he came home. It was funny. I went out. I did not expect that. Hi. So what are you doing? You want to come up here? Get up here. You want to say hi? Come on. Get up. There you go. Perch. And you come here. Where's your perch? Over here. You come here. Get over here. Yeah, I know. I hear you. What's up? Come on. Get up there. Treats are up there. Go. Hey, you're right here. Come on. They're always there. Same spot. Come on. Go ahead. Look. Hey, you. You're up there. You know you're picky now. What are you doing? There you go. Yeah. She wants attention. Why aren't you paying attention to me, Dad? She's got her treats on a spot. There, you want one more? Yeah. Callie, come here. Yeah, take that one too. There you go. And you got your spot too. Your spot, there, right up there. So go get it. She's just playing me now. You really think you playing me? Come on. Alley Cat's playing me too. He wants more. There you go. You eat all three of them at the same time. Pig. He's a pig. Hey, you. Up there. Come on. Get up here. Look. Go. That's it. Go get him. That's it. I'm done. Yeah. She's up there. They're just like tigers. Anyways, what's happening? Uh, the only chemical I like is THC. I am no, I like alcohol. I don't know if that's chemical or not. I imagine it is. I like Tylenol. Does that count? Is that a chemical? Yeah. What is it? A pseudometaphone? Yeah, that's what it is. Pseudometaphone, which I think I need to take one right now. I don't know why. My ribs are hurting. No, that's it. You're done. Get out of here. No. You want to come say hi? Well, let me take these. A couple of Tylenols. Take a couple of Advil too, but you know where that's at. Somewhere. Mm. Someone I want to see. I'm watching. There's a good show. It's on Watch for free on my TV. Vizio Watch for free is. I watch America's Voice, and Ted Nugent does a show. It's another good story. Ted Nugent. My mom. I grew up. I could plug in and show you. If you know me by now, I mean, it's my guitar. See, one of me and my baby. That's one of my babies. I got three of them. Actually, I have four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. My two babies are my cats, but my other ones are guitars. And uh, yeah, my mom was working in Long Grove, Illinois. It's a UFO story, by the way. We had a weird experience out there, but she got to meet and hang out with his mother, Ma Nugent. They called her Ma Nugent. It was his mother, Ted Nugent's mother. I I got a signed album and a T-shirt from him and a picture that she got from Ma Nugent because she met her and she was like, "My son is a huge fan," and I never got to meet Ted, but my mom met Ma Nugent. I never got to meet Ma either, but the woman she worked for was good friends with her, and she came home one day with like all this swag from Ma Nugent and from Ted. You know, she told her my son's a big fan and blah blah blah. Anyways, and then she comes home one day. And they would go there for lunch and meet Ma Nugent. And then one thing, next thing you know, she comes home. She's like, "I got some stuff for you, Paulie." I was like, "Where'd you get this, Ma Nugent?" No way. She goes, "Yeah." She didn't tell me until, yeah, she said I've been hanging out with Ma Nugent. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, she lived not far from Long Grove, Illinois. So that was cool. Uh, that was pretty cool. Yeah, and I never got, one of my favorite albums is, well, Wang Dang Sweet But Dang. And Ted Nugent live. I do Great White Buffalo. That's one of my songs I do. Uh, Depending on who was in the band at the time. It's one of my songs. I love doing Great White Buffalo. I can play it right now. Probably take me a minute to figure it back out, but it's been a while since I've been out live. I've been playing, been working on booking. Mm, Same color as the Angus Young one. Mm. You mean my Strat? No, Angus plays an SG. It's not even close. Mm-mm. That's a Strat. It's not my SG. I don't have an SG. Do have I have a Les Paul. Uh, well, it's a fake uh, sunburst Strat. It's a pig nose actually. She gets jealous because I used to play her on stage a lot. It's a pig nose. It was $75 off the floor, and I still play it. It's been beefed up a little, let's just say. Uh, that one, yeah, was a little dirty, covered in dust and some cobwebs, but she needs to get cleaned up. And we got my Strat here. It's my custom shop special. And that thing's beefed up like you wouldn't believe. And I also got and my Kramer is in the case. I keep that one in the case because it's beautiful. It's all covered in gold hardware. DiMarzio pickups, three humbuckers. You have an SG, really? So SGs are nice, yeah. I had an SG, but it was fake. It just didn't work. My buddy had one, and he actually bought one, and it's one of the guitars I love to have, and eventually I probably will. What's happening, man? Eventually, I'll probably have an SG in my collection that I'll play on stage, just because I can. You're making me want to plug in now, guys. Haha. I really want to plug in. Shit, what just happened? Lost it. Anyways, good thing it was on the shit. Yeah. Again, I'm a humbucker kind of guy. That's why this one, I don't know if I showed you, the Strat is, this one's, look, that's a DiMarzio Pearly Gates Plus Fender exclusive. Those are two Jimmy Vaughn Tex-Mex pickups. The single coils are Jimmy Vaughn's, and my backup pickup, or the back pickup, is a DiMarzio Pearly Gates Plus Fender exclusive. Louis Badass Bridge, greased up knobs. Everything is, well, I think it was a 96, and don't even ask how I came across it. It just came out of nowhere. It found me. I got it for so cheap, it's not funny. And it's worth like 3 or 4 grand. I paid $400 for it. Worth every penny. And but funny thing was, I had a 45th anniversary Strat, and anyways, we got somebody blowing up the chat room with a bunch of fucking emojis. I don't know what they mean. Anyways, he's back. This guy's back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get you blocked. Um, There you go. You don't have to be here, man. Say something or get the fuck off my page. Yeah. I've always wanted to own a Explorer. I had an Explorer, but it was a Epiphone. It was a fake one. It wasn't the real thing. I had one. Didn't like it. It's not fun to play on your lap like this. You put this on my lap. So great lap guitar. Great. And it's light too. It's good off the shoulder. I'm not gonna plug in yet. I could. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh Christ! I almost lost my last pick. I only have one pick left. I need picks. That's what I need. Out of picks. I really am. I'm out of picks. Can you believe that? I got plenty of strings. I just bought batteries for my tuner, and I'm out of picks. I lost my one of my last picks. I found this one in a case. Went through a case last night. I found that one. So, matter of fact, let's do this. Uh, oh, a little flat. Come on. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, that course a little flat. I'm gonna plug it just for the hell of it. I'm already plugged in. I'm gonna turn on the amp. I'll be right. Give me 2 seconds. Like 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 feet from me. So give me a second. I'm gonna plug in. Let you know how it sounds. It's funny. It was just working on my version of the national anthem. It's funny. It's kind of a mix of Jimi Hendrix and Ted Nugent's national anthem, but I ain't gonna do that yet because I'm gonna save onto it for the right time. Yeah, anyways. Oh shit. Okay, I might have to mess with the tone because my cat was sitting on my amp earlier. She likes to fuck with the. She likes to fuck with the tone. So. Speaking of Ted Nugent. What I'm using right now, that's a Roland. I think it's a 40 watt. Yeah, saw my practice amp. I use a 100 watt tube works. It's Marshall MOSFET setup. Same thing as a Marshall 100 watt 212. I do have a cab that I can put under it, but usually if I'm playing out in a decent room, it's mic'd and going through the PA. So, but even this one is great for small rooms. This one works for small rooms. For small stages, it has a good tone. Um, Definitely depends on the room. It depends on the room. Like I said, uh, my best amp is the 100 watt. Gotta have 100 watts, man. You gotta bottom end and So that's what I use. But this one is a this one is a Roland Cube. Roland Cube. They do make a 80 watt now, from what I understand. Funny because I started using this. There were other guys I knew that I'm like, what the fuck amp are you using? And they would say, Blacksters with the Boss DS1 pedal. Yeah, there's no pedals on this one. This is the only thing that's straight through the amp. I do have pedals. I have a delay, but this thing has a delay and a reverb. And it's the nice thing about this. I use Morley. It's what is it? Stevie Vai Morley, which I want to plug in. By the way, I gotta charge my Wi-Fi up because my Wi-Fi died out, and I was using Wi-Fi and plugged in right now. I got a cord going, and I wanted to use the Morley, and but I need a battery because I don't want to do the whole. I have to plug in the freaking. I got a whole thing where it's all it's all it's all powered. I got a power thing and a bunch of cords that go to my pedals, so I don't have to plug. They're all plugged in. I don't have to use batteries. So I bought a power thing, and it came with a bunch of cords and all works. But I also have a phaser, which Eddie used. I used the phaser for Eddie Van Halen stuff. See, all I had to do was play for a little bit, and everything's a little flat now. That's what happens when you bend strings. Shut up. This thing don't want to go. But yeah, that's what I use. It's a Boss DS1 pedal. I don't know what that is, but is it distortion? I don't use distortion pedals. I use the amp. Crank it up all the way. Gain. It's all about the amp. Yeah, well, it's what it is. I mean, it's an Explorer is basically a Les Paul, just with a different body. It's still got that, here. I'm on the back pickup now, which is the DeBargia Pearly Gates Plus. It's basically it's just a humbucker, and if I put it up front, I got all kinds of tones, so I can do this. And if I want to go middle, I put the two humbuckers on. I got that. that pickup. I go to the fourth position is now we got the humbucker and the middle pickup. I'm gonna go back to the humbucker for solo. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, we'll do it again. Front pickup. And then I use my volume knob. That's the key. Okay, volume knob. I'm always playing with my volume knob. Somebody said last night, you need to have soft hands. That's half volume. I'm about 6 or 7, I think. I'm about 6 there. Yeah, that's 7. That's 4. And then I'm going to go back to that again. 2 pickups and the first 2 pickups. It's a Strat. Again, I'm on about 4 here. I'll pick it up to 7. I'll pick it up to 8. That's full value. I'm gonna go to the middle position, which is okay now on my middle pickup and my back pickup. I'll go to my back pickup. Actually, I could go to my 4th position. Will be back and middle. I'll go to my back pickup, and that's going to be my solo position. There you go. I hope you guys learned something. Free guitar lessons for everybody tonight. There you go. Merry Christmas to you. You got free guitar lessons. If you need me to go through it again. It is shabby. Yeah, I drive a Ford, unfortunately. I wish I had a Chevy. I miss my Chevys. 3, 4 Monte Carlos I've had. Now I drive a piece of crap Ford. I'm actually Generation X, but I'll let you slide with that one, man. I ain't a boomer. You think I am just because I know what I'm doing, but no, I am not a boomer. I'm a Generation X, man. Sorry. Hate to disappoint. Jeez, should have been a boomer. I'd be dead sooner than I want to be, but anyways. That was funny. Anybody got any other questions? Not even close. Fuck. Not even close. Holy shit. Maybe I could play some Christmas music. Well, I could sing. Silver and gold, silver and gold. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Anyways, fuck. None of your fucking business. You think I'm gonna tell you where I fucking live? Fuck, who asked that? Again, personal shit. You apparently have not been here. Frickin'. Oh, I think this guy's got a picture of Gavin Newsom on his photo. The fuck, where are you at? Where the fucking whatever world you live in? Seabrook. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Seabrook. You were right. Wow. Tim, how'd you know I live in Seabrook? The fuck, right next to the fucking power plant. Yeah, the place that melted down, right? Yeah, bunch of radio. This guy, man, I can't, what I'm gonna do. How the fuck did you know that? You're right. Yeah, I'm in Seabrook. I'm right on the coast, next to, yeah. That's why I fish all the time. You know. Yeah, yeah. That's why my buddy and I work on boats once in a while and sell them, bought them. Started during COVID. We were buying boats, fixing them up, and selling them. Mm-mm. Actually, I should have kept one of them. I didn't. I still got my canoe though. Mm. Mm. Yeah, they're fun to play on stage, but again, not a lap guitar. I had a Explorer. It's funny you bring that up, Gordo. Yeah, Gordo's, obviously, geez, she must be a player. Uh, the Explorer, and then I had one of those. I had a Flying V for a while, but it wasn't a Gibson. It was a copy. I actually had an SG too. The SG, come to think of it, was a bass. So, it's funny. I played bass on stage a few times because bass player couldn't make it. I get stuck playing bass, whatever. And it's funny because playing bass is not that bad. I actually, the first time I played bass, a good story. Uh, I played fretless. My buddy wasn't available, and I used his fretless and Fender. Fender, I think it was Precision. Yeah, I think it was a P bass, and it was fretless. And it's all you got to do is play on the dots. And we got recorded that night, and it was funny because we listened to recordings like I don't know, a couple years later, and we're doing an album, and yeah, actually signed. I have autographs on this album. We did that. I did the CD release party, and one of the songs I played bass on, nobody knew, and they were like, "Who the fuck's playing bass on that?" And the guy that I worked for at the time looked at me. He's like, I was like, "Yeah, that was me." He's one of my mentors, and that was me playing bass on the Fender P bass, fretless. Uh, and I'll tell you, he was like, couldn't get any better, and so that's what it was. So I'd love a fretless guitar, but I prefer frets. I'll stick to the frets, thank you, because then you gotta watch all the time. You're always looking at. You gotta go to the dots. I mean, you can feel it too. You can hear it. You know where you're at. The same thing I'm doing now with the fret guitar, but fretless bass, it's different. And the thing too I had to learn was You can't play a bass like a guitar, which is how it started that night. So not a guitar, it's a bass. Fuck. I was ripping licks. He's like, dude, okay, gotcha. Just hold the line. Just hold the line, man. When you're playing bass, hold the fucking line. I gotta tell people that. Well, I have a couple of guys, but he's crazy good. He's got a Rick, the Rickenbacker. He plays with the older stuff, and then there's certain songs he pulls the Rick out, and then he plays his Fender B bass, and it's just crazy good. And he just knows when to. And at one point we were playing, and he was going off the root on me because he's Eddie Van Halen kind of shit on a bass. I'm like, dude. And he look at him like, stay on the fucking route. I have to yell at him, dude, what are you doing? You know, I'm doing a solo, and he's and what the fuck are you doing? And now it's magic. It is fucking magic. And we click when he plays bass and I play guitar. He plays keys and bass at the same time too, by the way, which is, and we call it the circus act. He does. He plays bass and keys at the same time, which makes my life a lot easier because I don't have to hire a keyboard player. And we do a three-piece and call it a power trio with a guy that can play bass and keyboards at the same time. Could you fucking imagine? It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyways, that's what it is. I also have a great keyboard player too, by the way. My buddy Paulie. I guess we were born to be together. Great keyboard player, and he does double keys. He's got the double stack organ and piano at the same time. Yeah, yeah, good call. Yeah, yeah, I'd say so. And he's even got that kind of voice. He sings too. He sings. He kills it. Crazy good. Uh, Sings, backup sings. You know, call songs. He fronts. He'll be like, I'll be like, I'm, I need a drink. And I'll just go get a drink and play guitar, and I'll be sucking on a rum and coke, and he'll be singing a tune. You know, look over, it's all you, dude. And he does a couple tunes, and same thing with the key guy. Most of the time, it's me. I'm up front, like, you know, it's on you guys. And they're like, got your back. And those are my guys. Yeah. And that's a list of 10 guys, by the way. I have about 10 of them that I use. And it's been a while. And COVID fucked us. COVID fucked us. It fucked me, mainly. It fucked me. It fucked all of us, you know. He just, my bass player now, my main bass player, kind of my other bass player, his girlfriend fucked us, or his wife, whatever you want to call it. It's his wife. She's a bitch. Yeah. What do you mean you're going out and play tonight? He has to stay at home and go get Tylenol. I need Tylenol. Whatever, you need a tampon, bitch. Anyways, she, don't get me wrong, I love her to death, but she fucked his life up really, really bad. You know, he did. She fucked his life up really, really bad. Other thing was, too, that we played a gig and the band we opened for, we smoked them. We absolutely smoked the band. And next thing you know, they were like, you guys got a great rhythm section. And my drummer and my bass player, they just kept pounding them. And they went and played with them. So it became this fight for if I was playing or they were playing. And eventually it became, well, we got a gig tonight. So I had to get another bass player and another drummer. And then eventually what happened was the drummer came back, the bass player came back, and then the bass player left, and then it just didn't work out. Didn't work out, but that's the thing about having a band, starting a band. So be forewarned. What are you doing? Ah, guy from Kiss, Paul Stanley. Speaking of fucking bands, there you go. Wasn't yeah, he was on earlier. It was Gene Simmons. I saw him earlier. The road to the Kennedy Center. Yeah, Gene Simmons was there tonight. Anyways, I like what Paul. what Gene Simmons said, though. He said it best. Leave the political shit out. That was pretty much, again, don't ask stupid questions. Personal stuff. How old are you? How many plastic surgeries have you had? Did you see my post earlier about that? That was a shot. Anybody that answered it is a fucking idiot. Who cares? Who cares what political party you're in? Who cares how old you are? Honoring Gene Simmons. He was the honoree tonight. There he is. Look at that. He's on TV right now. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I got real Mecca's voice. Who cares? Salute. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever the hell you're celebrating. I don't care. It's up to you. Celebrate what you got. Christ. I want to celebrate that I'm alive and I got cats and I got a guitar sitting next to me. It screams when I touch it. That thing screams. All I got to do is touch my guitar and it screams. It's just like, play me, play me, play me. It's dying right now that I'm not touching it. Mm. Shit. Frank Sinatra. I did it my way. Regrets I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. Yeah, I do that at karaoke night. I love doing it for Sinatra. Let's see what this guy to say. My old school, a friend of mine, the guitarist, my Italian teacher on a bass, and one of my classmates is a singer. No drummer, because no one played the drums. It's funny. We did a gig. It's funny. I gotta. Me, my buddy Pat, my first guitar mentor, first guitar mentor. Him and I. He was the guy that said, "You gotta play lead. You gotta learn how to play lead." I was just playing rhythm at the time, and we did. We did three tunes. We did "Walking the Dog," the classic new band thing. We did "Walking the Dog," "Money" by the Beatles, and "Paranoid." Anyways, long story short, we didn't have a bass player, and there was a guy, Jeff. I can't remember his last name. And it was in my high school. It was Battle of the Bands. It was actually a talent show. Funny story. Jeff comes up, plays with us on bass. So it's like that. Snap. What are you guys playing? He plays bass. We do the three tunes. Front man was this guy, Pete Greenlee. He's a multi-millionaire now. Crazy. Multi-millionaire. I remember being at his house, and he winds up inventing a toy and sold it. Multi-millionaire. You can look him up. I didn't even know it until recently. And he was the front man. And we named the band NIL8. NIL8. Annihilate. And we worked together, all three of us. Me, the drummer, my other guitar player, and the singer at a pizza joint. So we made this apron, and we did this thing, and one of the guys made this thing on the apron, NIL8. Excuse me. And oh, Dave some didn't work with us, but it was three of us worked at the pizza joint. Dave didn't. We used to go to his house and practice. His now wife, at the time it was his girlfriend, they hated us. We go upstairs, smoke pot, drink beers, play our asses off. And we made this apron from the pizza joint. It was an apron. He's got it in a freaking goddamn hanging on his wall it's in a, what do you call it? A freaking frame covered in glass, NIL8. He still has it from that night from high school. And this is what happens. This is the other thing about this. So we win. Okay. We win. They're like, you guys win. We kicked it in the ass too. Talent show. We kick it in the ass. I actually remember my mom had bought me these fake leather pants. I had this cool fake red shirt. It was just wicked cool. Yeah, we had a great night. And I remember being in the back of the stage. We were tuning guitars before we had tuners. We were all sitting there tuning. So we met Jeff. Jeff played with us. Jeff Rhodes. That was his name, Jeff Rhodes. You got a bass player? We're like, nope. And he's like, I'll play with you. So he joined the band. And we wound up doing a lot of like late school after night parties, Fridays and Saturdays. I don't know. I mean, this is the 80s, man. I graduated in 86, so this was, call it 84, 85. And he's still got that freaking, he's still got that freaking apron hanging on his wall behind his drum kit. He still plays drums, not, professionally, unlike me. It was funny because we hooked up online recently, not too long ago. I still talk to him once in a while. I still talk to my buddy Pat, who was my guitar mentor. He doesn't play. Pete's a millionaire, probably since high school. And I'm the only guy out of that band that actually started a band, and I still play. Still have a band. Haven't played out recently, but that was thanks to fucking COVID. Um, but yeah, NILA. You can use that name. I don't care. We didn't copyright it. It's up to you guys. You want to make a band name? Start. No, I can't. Sorry. I could be well, have your mother call me. We'll talk about it after I meet your mother. We turned a piece of crap record player into an amplifier in my garage. Yeah, did that. Played a couple of Ivana songs. Yeah, and a year later, yes, she made another gig. Are you still playing? You out there playing? Kind of sounds familiar. We cut my mother's stereo in half and took the speakers out, rigged it up. Again, my buddy Pat he turned it into an amplifier, and we plugged into the record player, and yeah, we changed the plugs, and we used to use that as an amplifier. So you get what you get. This is this amp I have right here, this little 40 watt. This thing kicks ass. Is what it is. It's 112. You know, my 212. Like I said, I got a cab underneath, and usually I don't need it. I have a ABY over here. That, if anybody wants to buy it, I mean, I'll sell for $220, brand new. I use it. I use it a few times. I can put both amps on. I can use my 100 watt and my 40 watt, and I plug them together. And one is clean, one's dirty. Nah, it's fine, bro. I get it. You don't have to explain. That's fine. You don't have to explain. You do not have to explain about typos. Guarantee. Especially on Christmas Eve. Yeah, I've explained that. See, I just made a mistake. So, bet you didn't hear it. Anyways, yeah, I have some likes. That's cool. I don't know. No, I don't do Allison Chance. Not my thing. Sorry. No. If you don't listen to me, like, no, I'm not an Allison Chains guy. Sorry. That's more like. No, I'm not that kind of guy. Assassination. No, I'm old school metal, rock, blues. You Yep. No. I don't do. I don't do. What do you want to call it? Requests either. Happy birthday. You want me to say happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. No, I don't do requests. This shit I do. Yeah, that's not that kind of guy. Sorry. could be. I don't know it. Sorry. Yeah, let me think. Plus, my knobs are getting dirty. Take them off, clean them up. Gotta put new strings on this thing. That's why I don't play it. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna argue with that, man. Yeah, I'm just not into that shit. I'm not into it, man. I don't do L's and J's. That's what it is. My bass player's into yes. We talk about stuff, and he does yes. I got a buddy. We do some Triumph here and there. We're working on a tune, which I'm not gonna pull out. I'm working on it. Little Boy Blue and Triumph, great band. Rush, great band. Don't do Rush. Had a friend who was a really great drummer who loved playing Rush. Yeah, jeez, I gotta put this pick away because I'm gonna lose it. Anyways, I just not a friggin' jump through a hoop kind of guy. I play what I got on my set list. I ever said that to people. People come up, can you play this? Can you play that? Do you do requests? Gotta give my set list. Yeah, what do you want to hear? Here's my set list for the night. That's what it is. It's a good set list, too. And it always worked. Every time we played. Maybe not for some people. Never drove anybody out of a bar. Matter of fact, we kept them there all night. Stuck to my lip, motherfucker. Bitch. Prick. Fucking stuck to my lip. Oh, jeez. Can you sing happy birthday to me? It's my birthday today. You do it? Anybody? Anybody sing happy birthday to me? Yeah, it's funny. Oh, you're a little fat one. Yeah, this is a little flat. I already knew something was going on here. Stretch that bitch out. shit you're talking about too, by the way. Shit that they stole from the guys that I stole their shit from. So, mm. Yeah, it's like okay, Iron Maiden. A lot of good bands out there. But again, that's what you got in your wheelhouse. It's the wheelhouse you're playing. I could. Don't get me wrong. I just not my thing. I stick to what I know, and what's going on. I stick to what I know. Slayer was good. You could talk about what was it? Mustaine's band. What was that? Iron Maiden. Another great one. I actually have Iron Maiden's my ringtone. I have Iron Maiden at my ringtone. I used to do some Iron Maiden, but I don't play it anymore. But I grew up on Sabbath and Ozzy and stuff. Death. That. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but yeah. Megadeth, thank you. You got it. Yeah, it was Mustaine. Yeah, Megadeth. Yeah, I was a fan of his, and when I was younger, I did that stuff, but now I'm old. And that stuff you got to keep playing, and it's funny. I auditioned for a band. It was called This Black Earth. Ah, funny story. I go up an elevator, 9 floors. I don't know, I was in the middle of the fucking goddamn city. I got up there with my guitar. I plugged in. I started playing. They're like, "You're hired." You got a blues feel. I was like, "Yeah." They hired me, and then they told me that I was like, "Great, how much money do I make?" Well, everything we make goes back in their bands. I was like, "Fuck you." I ain't fucking playing for you. Fucking think I'm gonna play for free? No, never did that again. As a matter of fact, if somebody asked me right now to play for them, I'd be like, "How much do I get paid? Give me your set list. Give me a week. I'll learn it. That's it. Give me a month. When are we playing? Let's go into the studio. I could go into the studio right now and do an album, and mm, it'll be me. But I've already had that offer to play this and that, this and that, this and that. Fine. What do I get paid? You gonna pay me? You want me to play a song? How much you gonna pay me? Mm-mm. There you go. I like Texas blues. Yeah, I like Texas blues. Yeah, I like Texas blues. I'm a Texas blues fan, man. I do. Jesus, when I was in my 30s, they called me Little Stevie because I used to go on stage and do a lot of Stevie Ray Vaughan. I could do the whole album, Texas Flood. Anyways, what it is, I stick to me. I just do what I do. And you want me to play songs? Pay me. Let me know a week in advance. Anyways, so I'm glad everybody's having fun tonight. Mm. I'm glad people are having fun tonight. That's what it's about. And do me, you know. Those songs are, oh yeah, you gonna pay me? Fine. What do you want me to learn? And then you can call me and say, "Word Slayer." Yeah, can I do it? Yes, of course. I can play any one of the songs you guys just said. But it's, something I gotta look up. It would take me, I could actually, I give me an hour. I'll be like, I come back and play it. Yeah. I mean, I even forgot a lot of the songs I learned when I was there. That's what it is. The thing, I'm not a favorite guy. Good question. I'm gonna give you a straight up answer. I am not a favorite guy. There's a few I like. I like this one. It's just I'm not a favorite guy. It's just what it is. I like just playing guitar. I'm not a favorite guy. I can do. I can play a ton of songs, and that's what it is. Give me a rhythm and a beat. That's what I want. A rhythm and a beat. Uh, I got my first guitar and didn't realize how much you spent. I got a $800 Taylor electric acoustic. Well, good. We're gonna play this on a Taylor. Only 3 chords on that, man. That's what it is. You got a Taylor acoustic. You're gonna play here. What is this? Wait a minute. You're gonna play maybe 4 chords. Play E, J, yeah, as you're playing it. It's House of the Rising Sun. Those always students that ever played. That's A. because you're not going to go up here. Somebody asked what my favorite is. One of them is a good one. You wouldn't even know that song. So, it is a nice acoustic, yeah. I picked up here. Here's a trick for you. I picked up a fucking Fender acoustic for, I think I paid $10 for it at a yard sale. I sit on my floor. It's not even laying there. I'm not doing nothing. These keys. It was a Fender acoustic. It's a Fender. I don't know. It's a real Fender though, but I picked it up for like $10 at a yard sale with a gig bag too. Actually, I got one in my back room that was and one of it was at auction. And weird story. I played on the stage that night. It was a benefit. A friend of mine does a benefit every, and yeah, he bought me a ticket into the raffle. There was a raffle. It's a cool looking guitar. It should be on my wall. That's about what it is. It's a wall hanger, and it's not something I bring on stage, but it needs some work. It needs intonation. It needs, it's just what it was. Somebody built it. It's cool looking though. The guy that put it together is cool looking guitar. So it's in my back room. It should be in my wall. Messing with the kid. Ever play that? Somebody named that too? I doubt it. My phone's gonna die, guys. Dies, guys. Yeah. We're gonna do a couple shots. I gotta eat some. I'll give you one more. Anybody can guess the song, then I'll stay. Yeah, thanks, Cora. I appreciate it, man. Sky is falling now. Let's try though. Which one is that? That's cold shot. Cold shot. It's a cold shot, baby. I could do a couple other ones for you, but I think I'm gonna take a. Double band, man. I love it. It's funny watching. Love it. Anyways, good to see you, brother. Good to see all you guys. I'm busy tomorrow, so you won't see me for a while. Anyways, yeah. I hope you all have a safe, happy, merry, all that stuff. Jingle bells. Hope Santa Claus shows up and doesn't give you a piece of coal. Anyways, you guys. Yeah. Yeah. I got a bug on my screen, you fucker. That wasn't you. I wasn't posting you. Yeah, that's cool. You guys enjoy your holidays with your family and friends, and enjoy it because, I don't know when the next time is going to happen. So, anyways, peace out. Thanks for the love. And, because it was enjoyable. You got me going for a while. I appreciate it. I'm going to watch some TV and do a couple shots, drink my coffee, and I'll catch up with you later. Anyways, peace out. Merry Christmas.